Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I have 3 different stocks for you that have gotten some huge price target raises from analysts that I think actually have loads of potential. So if you are excited about today's video, of course, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and let's jump right into the video. Now, as you can see here, we are on my Patreon, and this is actually where I'm going to pull up the notes for today's video. But I did just want to show you all that every single day, I provide my Patreon members with loads of information. They get a daily newsletter that talks about all, just overall stock market, what I'm doing, what sectors I'm looking at, and what all is heating up. I asked them for different, their opinions on different ideas I have for my channel, announcements, video schedules. These are the notes that I actually am going to be talking about today. I released these about 2 days ago. They get portfolio updates. If we do come down, they get trade alerts. I just provide them with literally everything I do as an investor or a YouTuber. So if that'd be something you'd be interested in, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you are looking to expand out into a new brokerage or start your own investment journey, I 100% recommend using Webull. If you use the referral link down below, if you open an account, deposit $100, you will get 2 free stocks valued all the way up to $1,850. With that being said, let's go ahead, let's jump back over to the Patreon, and let's get into today's video. So the very first stock that we're going to be talking about is going to be Advantage Oil and Gas, ticker symbol AAV. Now, their current stock price is sitting at $2.90, but they did get price target ratings from 4 different firms. Now, the lowest of those is going to be at $3.25, or about a 10% projected growth, and the last one is going to be up to $4, which represents a 35% projected growth. Now, some of the different firms that we did get price targets from are going to be CIBC, Tudor Pickering, and of course the world-renowned Raymond James. Currently, the company's market cap is sitting at about $558 million, with its 52-week high stock price of around $3 and a 52-week low of about $1.50. So it's grown about 100% since it's reached that low only a few months ago. So with that being said, what does this company do, and what is all the hype about that's driving this thing up potentially over 30%? Well, this company is a clean Canadian energy producer. According to their website, it says that natural gas is the best way to reduce global CO2 emissions by displacing coal, which is what they focus on. Advantage emissions intensity is very low, in part due to carbon capture and storage at Glacier. They have created 650 full-time jobs in the last 5 years and have contributed over $1 million to community programs and charities since inception. So with that being said, the news that really caught people's attention and caused these price targets to increase was the announcement of their modular carbon capture and storage energy. This is the first commercial MCCS deployment at Glacier, and they also announced the founding of Entropy Inc. It says that they are pleased to announce that they have jointly developed breakthrough carbon capture and storage technology that is capable of commercial profitability at a carbon price below $50. Now, this is so important because they say that it can be retrofitted to most point source industrial emissions, including sectors that are difficult to decarbonize. This is super important. This includes things like power generation, blue hydrogen, LNG, oil and gas processing, and production of cement and steel. In partnership with ABC, Advantage has established Entropy Inc., which will own the technology with the intent of deploying it widely in a global effort to decarbonize. Now, they're expecting this to launch in about March of 2022, and people are very excited about this. Now, we have to consider what is going on in the world and why it has caused such this big hype. Well, the thing about it is we have to think decarbonization and overall just making the world a more green place has been on the top of majority of people's minds recently, with people like Joe Biden coming into office and clean energy being something that has been specifically targeted by his campaign. I'm not surprised to see people get so excited about this, as it may provide a solution to something that has been a problem when we are trying to overall just decarbonize the world. So that does not surprise me to see them get so much attention. Now, they also did release their financials earlier this morning, about 15 minutes ago, that I think is actually going to even further boost up a price target in the future, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it grow. It says here that there was a reported increase of over 14% from the previous quarter when it comes to production. They said that all 14 new wells completed at Glacier have exceeded management's expectations, and that their adjusted funds flow is expected to exceed capital by over 40% in the quarter. So they're having great news. They're coming out with great technology seemingly that is going to have to be put to the test, of course, but with all of that, plus great financials, plus great production, I'm expecting very good things from this company going forward, and that's number 1 on today's list. Next up, we have UR Energy, ticker symbol URG. Now, their stock price is currently sitting at about $1.19 with a price target of $2 $2.10. Their projected growth from that from H.C. Wainwright is about 76%. Now their market cap is at $222 million with a 52-week stock price high of $1.57 with a 52-week stock price low of about 39 cents. So what is this company all about, and why are people expecting such great things from them? Well, UR Energy engages in uranium mining and recovery operations with activities including acquisition, exploration, development, and operation of uranium mineral properties. And the news that we did receive that really set this thing off is that they were pleased to announce that Wyoming Uranium Recovery Program has approved the LC East and KM amendments to the Lost Creek licensing, allowing expansion of mining activities within the existing Lost Creek project. So this is going to be so important because the Lost Creek project is is basically the biggest operation that they have at the moment. The majority of their revenue and the majority of their projects do happen there. So now that they do have this license approval, this allows them to expand that out, and it actually allows them to expand it quite big. If we do see here, it says that this license approval grants the company access to 6 planned mine units in addition to the already licensed 3 mine units at Lost Creek. So this basically takes their licensing from 3 all the way up to 9. And if we do consider how much that will really affect their business and their financials, it doesn't surprise me at all to see the price target for this company increase as their overall operations will increase, revenue will increase, expenses will probably increase a little bit too, but I'm expecting that their profitability is going to increase substantially. And that's why I'm not surprised at all to see a such high price target rating. And for just a brief look at what we can see going on with their stock at the moment, this is about where their stock price is at the moment, and this is all the way where this price target is at. Now, it has reached these levels in the past before. It reached a lot of resistance right around that $2 mark in the past, but analysts are rating and predicting that this will surpass those previous levels of resistance and push all the way up to $2.10. So considering where the uranium mining just industry itself is at, I think it's in a much better place than it was at these times, and I think it's very possible with the right catalyst and with the right momentum that we could very well see this happen. And so I think that this is a very good rating, and I think that it is a very possible rating as well. And today's very last stock that we will be talking about is going to be Biokey International. They're going to be running with the ticker symbol BKYI. The stock price is at $3.62 with a price target set by Maxim Group at $6. This represents a growth of about 65%. Now the market cap is very low, only at $28 million, but I truly believe after the news we got recently that is going to change very soon. Their 52-week high is about $13.68 with a 52-week low of $2.75, so there's a huge gap there, and I think it does make a lot of sense, especially in the industry which they are in, and we will go over that in a second. So whenever it comes to Biokey, what do they do and why are they catching so much momentum? Well, Biokey International provides flexible identity and access management solutions, integrated with biometrics and backed by decades of expertise to make it easy to secure access for all. Now, what this is basically going to be is if we think about, with our phones, whenever we use our thumbprint to get into our phone, whenever we use facial recognition to access our computer maybe, those are all biometrics. What this company does is it provides the solutions and the technology to provide companies with the software that will use biometrics in order to secure some of their information, secure some of maybe maybe data or anything like that. Now, it doesn't surprise me to see this company really picking up steam right now, especially with the big movement we've seen in the last 2 or 3 years, with biometrics basically being the password to everything that we can find at the moment. Well, whenever it does come to news, they had 2 pieces of news that have recently come out that have been absolutely phenomenal. The first one being that the International Defense Ministry continues expansion of Biokey biometric solutions with multiple 6-figure orders. So this is going to provide them, of course, with more income. It provides them with a very strong consumer. This is someone they have worked with in the past, and I think working with something as big as the International Defense Ministry provides your company with a lot of credibility, and it makes other people notice how well you probably provide your services. Well, I think that does show to be true, as they did announce the securing of a $1.2 million 3-year contract extension for fingerprint biometric security support services from a Fortune 500 telecommunications customer. Now, this is a very big customer. I mean, being in the Fortune 500 is not an easy task, and the fact that it is a $1.2 million contract says a lot. I think these contracts are only going to continue to increase as they continue to get more contracts, and I've noticed that whenever you start to work with these big customers, it's almost like the domino effect. Like, one big customer will see that you worked with another big customer, and then they'll want to work with you, and then another one will want to work with you from you working with them, and it continues on and on. So this is one to definitely keep an eye on. I think these different contracts, as soon as they keep getting them, it is only going to keep bumping the stock price up. Their revenue is going to increase, profitability will increase, and I think that we are going to really see this thing take off soon. So I'm very excited to follow them, and I would not be surprised I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this one pop up on my channel a few times in the future here, because I'm very, very interested in this company. With that being said, that is about it for today's video, and I hope you guys did enjoy. If you want me to keep making these top 3 or top 5 videos, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and let me know what subjects you want me to make them about. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Again, if you did, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. I post on this channel 2 to 3 times every single day, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace.